How's it going, everyone? This is Benjamin Brand. Today we are going to be looking at something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and that is funny Amazon reviews. Now, this video is not sponsored, so I won't be giving out exactly what these reviews are for. I'll be kind of vague, and I'm also not going to give out the names of the people reviewing them for their sake. Now, the key to finding fun Amazon reviews, in my experience, is by looking for things that people buy who generally are not the most, let's say, technologically affluent. So I started with cast iron skillets. Now, if you're a cast iron skillet user, this is not an insult to you. It's just a generalization. All right, let's begin. So, this first person, let's call her Karen, has a review for this very large cast iron skillet. The review is entitled, inspiringly enough, Cast Iron Skillet. Had to return this because it is huge! I thought it was 15 inches from stem to stern. Okay, I need some help here. I'm not exactly a cast iron skillet expert. Is stem to stern like a normal term to use when referring to skillets? Or is this woman just really, really into boats? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, thought it was 15 inches from stem to stern, but the actual skillet part is 15 inches. The actual skillet part. Here's my question. What part of a cast iron skillet is not actual skillet? Is like the actual skillet part just the part that you cook in, and the handle's just there? But if you take the handle off, it's not a skillet anymore. It's just a pan. So how can you call that the actual skillet part? So many questions, and we're not even through the first two sentences. The actual skillet part is 16 inches. Find yourself a small cow, and you can fry the whole thing at one time. Well made. No dimples or dents in the casting, and well balanced, but be prepared for a muscle work out when you lift this, ... Especially if it's loaded with that cow I mentioned. Now, I will say, as far as speaking as a fellow writer, fellow journalist, I respect this person for the level of storytelling she was able to fit in just 2 semi-paragraphs. Look at this. She set it up, she had the small cow, and when she mentioned it, all I could think about was, wow, is this cow going to be relevant again in the story? And it turns out it is. Good callback there. Very good callback. All right, let's go to a longer one. The second person, let's call her Karen, says, and I quote, this is the title of the review, "This thing is freaking huge." She set me up for a joke there, but I'm not going to make it. Okay, so I'll be upfront. I'm not a good cook and have devoted very little of my adulthood to learning how. Fair enough. I've made more of an effort lately, hence this purchase, but it's still a slow process. That said, I had no idea that a 15-inch skillet is giant. When I bought this, I guess I thought I was ordering a normal-sized skillet, so the giant box at my door was a surprise. So it's not the go-to I planned on it being for when I cook things just for myself, since it's so large and heavy. But then I thought, well, at least I can use it. I tell you what. But then I thought, well, at least I can use it to make multiple servings of things and store for lunch throughout the week, yada, 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 yada. So I tried to use it to make arepas. If you don't know what that is, picture cheesy Cuban pancakes made with corn flour instead of pancake flour. Pancake flour. Now, I'm not a baking expert, but I'm pretty sure there's no such thing as pancake flour. Pancake mix, sure. All-purpose flour, absolutely. But I don't think there's such a thing as dedicated pancake flour. So, just do with that what you will. Tried to make it. It didn't work. Bummer. While I had the space to make 4 pancakes at once, the skillet was hot in the middle and cold around the perimeter, so it wouldn't cook evenly. I'm not sure what kind of oven has large enough burners to make a skillet this large useful at all. Perhaps you're supposed to use a skillet like this for things with a liquid base, though. I'm not sure how you would ever keep something like that from splattering all over your kitchen, because do they even make covers large enough for this thing? Sorry, that was a very long sentence. Maybe you're supposed to use it over a campfire? I mean, you could. Other people probably have the answers to these questions. I wish the product description made it a bit more clear that this thing is so big because no one takes a measuring tape to their oven before ordering kitchen utensils to estimate relative size. Bottom line, make sure you are aware that this thing is gargantuan before purchasing. Okay, so here's my thing. What do you want them to say? It's literally just a cast iron skillet. You choose what size you want, and it has pictures. If they tell you the size clearly right on the front of it, you had to select a size, ma'am. It's a big skillet. Okay? I'm just gonna keep on. This is ridiculous. It is a big skillet. There's nothing wrong with that. If it says it's a 15-inch skillet, it's not even that. Look at this. It has every possible measurement on there. It's like the thing's like 23 inches long, for crying out loud. Do you know how big that's almost 2 feet. You should know this. This is not the fault of the manufacturer. This is yours. I am now ranting. This is not supposed to be a rant video, but here we are. Okay. Ooh, this is an international review. Let's see what we got. Okay, this one's going to be good. Let's call this person Phil. He gave a 2-star review. Quote, received a different product. Well, ... I received a totally different product. The reason I'm buying cast iron skillet in the first place is cause of the health benefits of iron. Oh boy, it's one of these people. And what I received is totally different from the product shown in the picture and even in another person's review. Probably gonna return it and try to place a new order. So here's my thing about this one. The grammar is something else. I'm rambling. This one is a brief one with a lot of pictures. By, let's call them Karen again. Must buy. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Too much heavy. ... I just love it. Awesome packaging. ... Awesome product. What? What do you... I can't tell if you... What is too much heavy? I have so many questions in such a short review. So many questions. Must buy, thumbs up, 6 times, too much heavy. I just love it. Is this like one of those deals where you give bad news in the middle of 2 good news? Newses? I don't know. Let's go to the next one. This one's in German. Normally, under normal circumstances, I would definitely just skip this one, but honestly, I'm really curious to see where this goes. Rough underside, not for normal glass hob. What? Well, it's pretty heavy. However, the underside is not sanded at all, but consists of the rough coating like the rest of the surface. According to Pickles, you must not pull or slide them over a glass hob, as otherwise there will be scratches. That's the pan out of our house. Wait. Okay, according to Pickles, the pan is only approved up to 204 degrees Celsius due to the cheap coating, so an insert in the grill is therefore not possible. A pity. All right, this one is entitled "When der Unotige Werbeschriften sind am Boden nicht wahre." I speak German real good. If the unnecessary advertising label on the ground weren't ... Then the pan would be a real price/performance recommendation. Well made, normally heavy for a cast iron pan. 2 handles, sturdy, already enameled, no post-treatment. Unfortunately, it has a lettering on the bottom. As a result, the pan wobbles and is not flat. Totally unnecessary. It's a shame. Rough, heavy, and sticks. Rough, heavy, and sticks. You know what that sounds... This might just be me. That sounds a lot like a, I don't know, some kind of band. You know, that's more of an indie band, an indie rock band. And up next, rough, heavy, and sticks. Let's read it. It okay, but very heavy. Sticks like mad and not easy to clean. Mine is now in a box waiting to go to the charity shop. Nice. Fabulous. Fabulous wife loves it. No period. Just fabulous wife loves it. So the question is it fabulous and his wife loves it? Or does his fabulous wife love it? Both? Neither? I'm so confused. Help. Ooh, a 1 star. The darkest, most terrifying ones. Not good. This pan is not what I was looking for. It stained my kitchen with oxide. If you leave it wet somewhere, it is going to rust. Very heavy, not easy to cook because of this. Not easy to clean either. Okay, so this guy literally just described literally any cast iron skillet. That's what a cast iron skillet does. They rust. You gotta take care of it, dude. You are not worthy of the cast iron skillet, therefore the cast iron skillet revoked you. Sorry. Alright, let's try this one. Let's call this guy Canada says, warped when heated. Overall, the pan looked decent out of the box. The surface finish was rougher than by other large pan. But this thing is half the price. Once heated, the pan warped in the center so that it would no longer sit flat on the ceramic cooktop, and only the center portion that was in contact with the stove would heat up. Returned the pan and bought a different one. All right. That one is boring. All right. Another person. Let's call her Karen. I'm going to read this also in my, this is my 1-star review voice. She says, invest in the more expensive product. Absolutely terrible product. If you've ever cooked with a real cast iron skillet, you would know this product is a scam. I grew up using my mother's beloved large cast iron skillet and loved its versatility. I should have known better than to skip on quality for price. This product is not well seasoned, burns food very easily, the heat distribution is all over the place, and it smokes like crazy! Not only that, but the food cooked in it has an awful chemical taste. On the bottom of the skillet, there is deep rust-colored burn marks from my burner, likely a chemical reaction from whatever is coated on this product. After several attempts, I finally gave up and invested in a true cast-iron skillet. This product now sits in a cabinet in my kitchen. My advice, spend an extra $10 and get a better cast-iron skillet that will last generations. I'm sorry, I just read the title of this next review. Really? No, that's actually the title of the review. It's just, really? I'm going to read this one with a different accent because it seems more appropriate. Really? Upon opening, different color, not a smooth workable surface, completely porous, says seasoned with oil, smells like chemicals, not seasoned with oil. Notice the product safety and instructions does not match the page's advertisement. Says 400 dig. So, not broiler safe? Very low quality product, even compared to stuff sold at Walmart and Target. Alright, I'm just going to say I'm fully aware that accent changed about 3 times during that review, but what are you going to do? Alright, next one. Okay, this one's going to be sad. Rusted. Cue the sad music. In terms of being durable, I'm not gonna destroy the skillet throwing it out the window or anything. My problem was it was ridiculous to clean after making breakfast the first day. After trying to clean it the next few days, you could see rust forming all over the bottom of the skillet. Trash the skillet at this point. Okay, do we have one more good one? One more. Here we go. A review entitled, Rough and Tough to Clean. The surface of this skillet, inside and out, is so rough that it's impossible to clean. I have 2 others that have been a breeze to cook in and clean. The surface on them is smoother, which I found makes a big difference. I'm very, very disappointed I purchased this skillet. It goes out at the next yard sale. Well, that'll just about do it. Thank you all very much for listening. Be sure to come back in the future as I upload more stuff. They're not all going to be Amazon reviews. I just realized that's what I'm actually doing. I'm reviewing Amazon reviews. I wonder if someday someone's going to review me reviewing Amazon reviews, and thus the review cycle will continue. Be sure to come back next week. Thank you so much for listening. I'll know if you look at it because it'll tell me, hey, somebody listened to your video. They liked it. Because they left a like. Sure, it'd be cool if you did. It's right there, just like, subscribe. If you liked it, even if you didn't, leave a like anyway, because why not, right? It's like a small thing you could do, yada, yada, yada. Okay, see you next week.